Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today's Tuesday, March the 4th. It was a sunny day. Now the sun's hiding behind the clouds. We got high winds coming in tonight. High winds tonight, rain. High wind advisory until I think they said 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, something like that. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're supposed to see snow. It's not supposed to amount to anything, but we're sitting at 64 degrees right now. So we're going from 64 to probably 30 something tomorrow evening. Fun weather. So I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So Trump is doing a speech tonight, and all the I don't even know how to say it, but all the bullshit that's being put out. Apparently the Democrats are going to boycott this speech meeting. It's not a State of the Union thing. It's just something Trump wants to come out and, I guess, try to explain what he's doing. So through the media, I heard some Democrats aren't going to show up. Some are going to show up and protest. Some are going to show up with eggs. Really? Only the politicians can afford to buy eggs right now. Stealing all that money from us. So, and then we got the tariffs. And I've never been into politics, never really followed it. And, just the last 15 years, 10 years maybe. And the tariff thing, I'm still trying to, I know we're charging them more, they're going to charge us more, and it trickles down to you and I when we go to the grocery store or any store, that products are bought overseas are going to cost us more now. So maybe just buy American made, but we don't make the shit here anymore. We need to start making it here so we don't have to rely on their stuff. But anyway, so it's they're calling it a tariff war. It's going to be back and forth. So I saw something because we put tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, and they're slapping us back with it. But I didn't know that we got electricity from Canada. So I want to share this article because apparently Canada is not happy either. But it says Canada to cut off electricity to U.S. states. Need to feel the pain. It says that Ontario Premier Doug Ford said on Monday that he would block energy exports to the United States. And he said this with a smile. If U.S. President Donald Trump moved ahead with his plans for a 25% tariff on Canadian goods. Trump announced on Monday that tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China would go into effect on Tuesday. And apparently they have. In response to Trump's tariffs, Ottawa and Beijing have announced plans to retaliate, sparking fears of global trade war. U.S. imposed tariffs on 25% of Canadian goods, except for energy products, which face a 10% tariff. It also put a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and an additional 10% on Chinese goods. Everything we buy here is from China. According to figures from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, Canada is by some margin the largest source of American energy imports, with 59% of all crude oil imported into the U.S. in 2019 coming from the country. So energy imports give Canada a powerful lever to hit back on the Trump administration in a way that is likely to raise prices and stoke inflation in the U.S. Okay, I didn't realize we got that much oil from them. That's why we need to start drilling our own. Speaking at a mining convention on Monday, Ford, a progressive conservative, addressed the Trump administration directly. I don't start a tariff war, but we're going to win this tariff war, he said, adding, if they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I'll do everything, including cut off their energy with a smile on my face, and I'm encouraging every other province to do the same. In an NBC interview on Monday, Ford said Canadian energy kept the lights on for 1.5 million homes and manufacturing facilities in New York, in Michigan, and in Minnesota. Trump said the tariffs were being introduced in a response to Mexico and Canada failing to stem the tide of fentanyl and illegal migrants across their respective borders. He also argued that Mexico and Canada, which had trade surplus with U.S., had been taking advantage of the country. The tariffs were initially intended to come into effect in February, but Trump delayed them for a month following conversations with the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, twinkle socks, and the Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. According to federal figures, 0.2% of U.S. fentanyl seizures took place at the Canadian border in 2024 fiscal year, compared to 96.6% at the Mexican border. Last year, there was an increase in illegal immigration across the border between the U.S. and Canada. Through the level remained far below migration across the southern border. Trump has expressed a desire for Canada to become the U.S. 51st state and has taken to referring to Trudeau as governor. In response, some Canadians have booed the U.S. national anthem at various sporting events in Canada, while others have launched a boycott of American products. And I think I talked about that in another one. Canada is going to take all of our whiskey and all of our alcohol products off their shelf. That's what it was. In 2024, Canada provided more than 4 million barrels of oil to the U.S. per day, more than all the members of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries combined, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. I didn't know that either. Ontario Premier Doug Ford told NBC on Monday, I'm going after absolutely everything, and I don't want to. We keep the lights on for 1.5 million homes and manufacturers in New York, in Michigan, and Minnesota. And if he wants to destroy our economy and our families, I'll shut down the electricity going down to the U.S., and I'm telling you, we will do it. And then Trump wrote on Truth Social back in February, we cannot allow this scourge to continue to harm the USA. And therefore, until it stops or is seriously limited, the proposed tariffs scheduled to go into effect on March 4th will indeed go into effect as scheduled. So they're going back and forth, and it's turning into a circus for them. Trump sees how we're getting screwed, and he sees where the waste is going. There was a comment made. Well, there's a lot of comments being made about Musk. I had a brain fart. Elon Musk. And you hear people, well, nobody voted for him, or he wasn't voted in, this, that, or the other. No, he was appointed by the president. Nobody voted for Fauci to be the freaking director of the health service when he was telling people, well, he was telling people to stand 6 feet away from each other, but he had schools shut down, businesses shut down. Musk isn't doing that. He's trying to find out where all the bad apples are. So, but yeah, this tariff thing, we'll see where it goes. On my way home, they were talking about all the vegetables that we get from other countries and that. You know what? Just start growing your own if you can. As far as I didn't realize we got that much oil from Canada. That's pretty crazy. Once again, that's why we need to drill here. Apparently, we have plenty of oil here, and activists out there don't want it. No, you're killing the earth. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just one person. I can give my opinion, shout my opinion, but yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. But anyway, I will be watching President Trump tonight. He's supposed to be on 9 o'clock. And I want to see if it turns into a circus like the media is playing it out to be. So with that, this is Wolf Fang. Have a great Taco Tuesday. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.